Science is really scared. Have you read the IPCC report, mate?
Sorry?
Have you read the IPCC report?
I think I've read bits of it.
Do you know any data, any numbers?
Oh God! Don't ask me.
You don't know?
No,
you just here in good faith, under goodwill and good intentions, without giving it any real thought.
No, I'd say a lot more than that.
Well, I would argue that if you don't actually know any data, then you haven't given it a great deal of thought.
Well,
that's my position anyway. Yeah, it's very important to analyse the data, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
The data is there for you to look up.
Yeah, but you don't, do you?
I do.
You just told me you don't.
All right. Okay, for example, the reason I mentioned that is because normally temperature records are broken by 0.1 or 0.2 of a degree. In Lytton in Canada this year, the record was broken by 4.9 degrees.
In comparison to what? Compared to what?
To the average of the area.
Right. What my point is, right? How do you know that's not naturally occurring?
Because records have been kept all throughout.
Records have been kept, and they state what?
They state
that we go through cycles.
No.
Well, do they not state that we go through cycles?
Might go through mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they state. I'm pretty sure the record states that we go through cycles of climate change, naturally occurring because of the solar atmosphere.
So how do you explain that when?
I don't, but I'm not. I contest and argue. I don't. What do you want me to explain? And I try, but as a rule, I don't. But go on.
Another stat, I suppose, would be that I can remember is that
how many parts per million there is in things. Listen, you're not doing that because that's all I hear from you lot, right? What I will say is, do you know how much CO2 is in the air?
Not offhand, no.
Sorry?
Not offhand, no.
Right, it's 4%. In the air that you breathe, there's 4% of that is CO2. Yeah? Now, the IPCC, do you know how much they say is man-made out of that 4%? Is that you don't know?
No, do you?
Yeah, I do. 0.4% is man-made. Yeah. So 0.4% out of 100% is man-made. What is the argument? Are there not other things that you should be worrying about?
No.
No?
No.
But you're not going to have an effect. My point.
It's been the IPCC has at last acknowledged that man-made greenhouse gas emissions are that they are. Oh God, I might go back. I'm senile. I'll go back to my first point. Another point I was going to make was that the scientists from Alaska University were drilling down in Canadian permafrost to find out how far thaw had actually occurred in the permafrost. And they discovered it went down to a point that they had estimated as being reached in 70 years' time. So, in other words, we've had a whole series.
Sorry, who did you say said that? Who did you say said that?
Scientists from Alaska.
Scientists. Is that Mr. Scientist or Professor Scientist? Like, what do they go? What do they go as? Come on, mate. What are you saying? What are you trying to assert?
I'm not asserting.
Well, you are. You're trying to say this is how it is, but you can't tell me who said it or where. Like, that's a mental argument to try and make.
I'll give you the reference. It comes
please.
From I've got my minus called 6 degrees final warning. So
it sounds like alarmist language.
Well, you can believe what you like, but
I believe data. I look at data.
Well, there's more than enough.
Not
data
modelling.
Well,
modeling's not data.
IPCC says that.
Do you think the UN do a good job around the world, in general?
The UN.
Yeah.
They're a force for good.
They are a force for good.
They may not be always very effective. They're a bit clod hopping. They have to get agreements from so many different countries, but at least they try, and at least they
yeah, I know. Listen, what's your name?
Joe.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Nice one, Joe.